statement. I now give the floor to the representative of the Russian Federation. You have the floor, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Good afternoon, Mr. Adjus and Mr. Brammertz. We have read your reports. We have listened carefully to your statements. What can we say? Unfortunately, the situation is unsatisfactory. Justice is being served selectively, and human rights standards and those of the principles of humaneness are systematically being ignored. We can't see any evidence that the mechanism is being brought to a close. There are increasingly new pretexts to continue its existence. We'd like to go into detail of some of these. Let's begin with the main thing. The residual mechanism is a temporary structure. That is how it was created. Considering it a fully fledged international tribunal would be incorrect. Despite this, we haven't seen any specific steps to end the mechanism's activity. We only hear promises to work in that direction. The mechanism, like the ICTY, is systematically drawing out all trials and thereby artificially extending its existence. The mandate of the mechanism stipulates that it should be compact and should have a clear lifespan. Its creation came about to fulfill mainly technical functions. Nonetheless, the finishing line recedes further and further beyond the horizon. From year to year, the financial appetite of the mechanism also grows. Over this year, $90 million have been spent on it. We note, in saying this though, that there's only one case being heard at trial at the moment. So this gives rise to a logical question. Why are we spending this money on maintaining this court? National courts are cheaper and work, in our view, orders of magnitude more effectively. In terms of quality standards, they also look very satisfactory against the background of the sorry heritage of the ICTY and the mechanism. The fairness and the objectiveness of the ICTY are literally very well illustrated by a trial that is going on in the court established at the EU's initiative over the leaders of the Kosovo Albanians. They are currently being tried for war crimes, trafficking in organs and human beings, and other atrocities. But the ICTY didn't have any objections towards these individuals. That's everything that you need to know about the ICTY's impartiality. We would just like the EU court to work effectively, or more effectively. The ICTY seem to do a very good job of keeping these war criminals at large. Coming back now to the work of the mechanism. It is a unique combination of bias and tardiness. Thus, in the trial of Ratko Mladic, appointing even one medical examination came to be seen as an intractable problem. But in the case of Felicin Kabuga, on the other hand, a number of such expert testimonies were established at the initiative of the court itself. And until they are completed, the accused will be held in custody in The Hague before being transitioned to Arusha. So how much time is this investigation going to take? We still don't know. We also note with concern the increasing number of cases of contempt of court. Here we see an attempt to artificially extend the lifespan of the mechanism. We are decisively against this practice. This is a class of case that can certainly be heard by national courts. Given the review of the Security Council, by the Security Council, of the activities of the framework of the residual mechanism, we call on its leaders not only to finally put together a plan for how the court will be brought to a close, but also to firmly keep to that plan. Thank you, Mr. President. I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for his statement.